Lesson 9.3, Finding the Discriminant of a Quadratic. Refer to the table on page 550, Explain 2. We can identify whether solutions are real or non-real by evaluating the discriminant of a quadratic. The formula for solving a quadratic equation is called the quadratic formula. Part of that formula, b squared minus 4ac, is called the discriminant. The discriminant can be used to determine whether the solutions of the quadratic are real or non-real. So if the value of the discriminant is greater than 0, meaning that it's a positive number, then the quadratic will have two real solutions. Think back to where it is. Plus or minus the square root of a positive number will give you two solutions. If the discriminant equals a 0, you will have one real solution. Again, if you think back to plus or minus the square root of 0 is just 0. Whether you add 0 or subtract 0, it's the same value. So you're going to have one solution. And finally, if the discriminant is less than 0, meaning a negative number, you're going to have two non-real, meaning imaginary solutions. Again, think back where the discriminant is in the quadratic formula, under the radical sign. When you take the plus or minus square root of a negative value, it gives you an imaginary solution. You'll have two of those because of that plus and minus symbol. So let's practice finding some discriminant values and determining how many solutions we'll have. Explain 1. We're going to determine how many real solutions each quadratic equation has. So if we have the equation x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals 0, our a value is 1, b value is negative 4, and c is 3. You can use the discriminant b squared minus 4ac to evaluate. When you work that out, you simplify and find that the value of the discriminant equals 4. Because that is a positive number, or you can say greater than 0, it's going to have two real solutions. Example B. Our a of this quadratic is 1, b is negative 2, and c is 2. So let's use the discriminant b squared minus 4ac. So negative 2 squared, be sure to use parentheses around negatives, minus 4 times 1 times 2. It's b squared minus 4ac. Then work it out. Negative 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 1 times 2. So you could look at that as negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. So negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. So that is a negative number. Which means it will be less than 0. It would have two non-real solutions.